Good morning, good morning. It's great to stay up late in the morning, with you and you and you and you in the morning. In the morning, it's great to stay up late in the morning. In the morning with you, nothing could be grander than to be in Louisiana. All right, that's my little intro. Sorry, it's a little off key. I just did that same song on Instagram, and I feel like I nailed it. So I'm a little disappointed in myself. I grew up watching musicals with my mama. She's a big musical fan. And anyway, I just wanted to personally come forward or do a video today. We have some big news that I hope people will kind of breathe through, because some people are going to have a kind of extreme reaction or be a little upset. But I think if you read what I wrote, you'll understand that I think it's going to be good for Elephant. I think it's going to be good for you guys. I think it's going to be good for the mindful life generally. I think it's going to be good for our focus on our environment, environmental responsibility, politics beyond partisanship, but focused on values of equal rights and transparency and service, public service. So the news is announced. I think the best way to go about this without people killing me is I've announced this pretty major news. It's major news for us, and I think for media generally. It's on facebook.com/Elephant Journal. So Travis, if you're here, if you can just put that link in the comments, or if someone can someone type facebook.com/Elephant Journal. I've written a pretty, responsible, in-depth story about it there. And Amy Beth, yeah, it's not really funny, but it's, it's pretty serious, in-depth stuff. So, but it's big news for Elephant. We're not going to be publishing for a little while, but then we'll be back. We're going to continue to do better work. Thank you, Christy. Appreciate it. I'm going to take a brief break, obviously, given the news. And then at that point, I think Elephant will be moving from Boulder to New York. Our staff is at 28. We're probably going to try and size up pretty quickly. We will publish again. But, given $78 million, it's going to take a while to invest that money responsibly back into staff and into our operations. Again, I know I've talked a lot about not selling out, but I think honestly BuzzFeed is the smartest in the business right now. And, I'm pretty honored that they saw what we were doing in terms of changing the world for the better and wanted to help us do that on a much bigger scale. And frankly, on a personal level, I have worked so hard for so long. I just need a break. And so, I need to be, I want to, be good to my mom. I want to buy a nice car. I've just been riding a bike for so long, and I know I talk about how that's environmentally responsible, but, frankly, it's just I couldn't afford a Tesla or whatever. Now I can afford like 3 Teslas if I want. It's like treat yourself. It's going to be treat yourself month. I'm going to go on a little like eco-mindful shopping spree. Organic Coke on the hood of my Tesla in the middle of Pearl Street. I'm just going to let out 14 years of being burned out and just fucking party. I'm just going to party, but responsibly in a mindful eco way. So read that article, and if you don't see Elephant around for a couple months, that's just because we're consolidating. We're moving to New York. We're hiring up. We're going to invest heavily in Snapchat. And, like I said, I'm just gonna party for a while. I think that's about it. How is everyone out there? How's your day? Here in Boulder, Colorado, it's the first day of farmers market, so I'm super excited about that. obviously with this big news, I'm going to head down to Farmer's Market and buy all the arugula, like all of it. All of it. Or maybe I'll just send someone down there to buy it for me. Because why should I have to go connect with community personally? Send them down with a huge plastic bag. I obviously have no problem with plastic anymore. And just go down there and buy all the local produce. That's probably what I'm going to do. I'll hire someone to do it. I wonder if you can hire someone to meditate for you. I know that sounds complicated, but honestly, it takes like 5 minutes out of my morning every morning. And I don't feel like that's efficient. Maybe there's an app that I could just like click to meditate, and then I don't have to. That would be cool. Yeah. So probably I'll run for governor, because I won't need to fundraise or anything. So I'll run for governor. I'll be the first Buddhist governor of the cowboy state of Colorado. I will reverse climate change as my first action. And then I'll run against Ivanka Trump in 2020. And probably lose. Let's face the facts, because the Russians are going to hack my campaign. All right, folks, read the big news. And, you know, I hope you're happy for me. All right, Jen Schwartz volunteers as tribute. And what else? In the morning, it's great to stay up late in the morning. In the morning with you, nothing could be grander than to be in Louisiana. Yeah, thank you, Travis, for putting that in the comments. Yeah, Don Jr., my favorite, the guy who goes big game hunting and proudly shows off an elephant tail. I wish that were April Fools. Who goes and hunts elephants in 2000 and whenever he did that, 15? For fun. Who does that? Who does that? In the morning. Okay, any questions? Any questions? Any questions? If not, I'm going to go back to to blogging bullshit all over Elephant's Facebook pages. So far, I've announced that I'm engaged, which is obviously an April Fool's joke, because who the hell would want this forever and ever? And, you know, I'm in Boulder, so I'm pretty healthy, so I'm going to live a long time. A long time. Holly, yes, thank you for the scarf. I injured my neck very badly, so I am living in this scarf because I'm supposed to keep my my neck warm. That's not very funny. All right, what else should I talk about? Wendy. Honk honk. Yeah, organic Coke on the hood of my Tesla in the middle of Pearl Street. Reggie, I'm playing a fool. Amy Beth, that part might be serious. Thumbs up to you. Griselda, amen. Jen. I want the arugula. All right, if that's it, I'm out of here. Thank you so much. Love to all of you. Big love. If you want the only serious thing I've said today, please support independent media. It's an incredibly scary time for independent media, and we are staying independent. Incredibly scary time. I feel like, you know, probably 3/4 of quality media journalism has gone out of business over the last 20 years, 15 years, 20 years, I would say 20 years. So if you want to support independent media, here's the serious, important part. Please support Elephant. Right now, we're kind of suppressed by the Facebook algorithm. So, you know, the only stuff we could get through the Facebook algorithm is like articles about love and stuff. We're writing about climate change. We're writing about equal rights. We're writing about, you know, animal rights. We're writing about amazing issues every day, and almost no one reads that stuff. The only stuff that gets through to through Facebook's new crazy algorithm of the last year or two is, right now, it's like love or sex or astrology. And while I respect all those things, particularly love, relationships, loneliness, and de-tabooifying sex, you know, the way you can support independent media, if anyone wants to help me out, type elephantjournal.com/best. And if you get best, elephantjournal.com/best, that will help you get our best content every single day. The stuff we can't get through Facebook. So elephantjournal.com/best, and that's our newsletter, and that's more representative of the stuff we're actually publishing. But thank you, Jen. So please click on Jen's link there. Thank you. Yeah, exactly, Carrie. It's heartbreaking to us. We publish amazing stuff every day from people like you. And the other way you can help out, if you feel like helping out mindful, mission-driven, independent media, is elephantjournal.com/submit. Because that link is how you can write. And then you can write quality stuff. All right, I'm in love with Amy Beth. Rhonda, thank you. Tina, big crush on you. Jen, thank you for the link. And Carrie, yeah, amen to all those comments. La 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 la. Wait, who's down on yourself? I'm not down on myself. That has rarely been one of my problems. But we all get down on ourselves. And if you want to see my advice for being down on yourself, look at my Instagram post, instagram.com/Waylon Lewis, or instagram.com/elephantjournal. Those are also April Fool's posts. All right, folks, I'm Addy. Redford, you want to come say hi? Wedford. Wedford. Come here. Bop, bop, bop. Oh, someone's got a bone. He's got a bone. All right, that was Redford. There's so many people watching now, I feel like, oh, Chantel, why are you deleting and unsubscribing to Elephant Journey? Judge Shad, someone comment on Chantel and let her know it is April 1st. April 1st. April 1st is the day when you make fun of yourself. And if you can't make fun of yourself, something's out. So please, someone let Chantel know and anyone who might believe that Elephant Journal is a sellout. Because for 14 years we have been around. We have been broke. We have been growing. We have been succeeding. We have been reinvesting. We have been broke. We have been succeeding. We have been growing. We have been crushed by Facebook. We have been growing. We have been reinvesting. We have been trying to pay people well. We have been trying to be mission-driven. And every year on April Fools, I announce that we've sold out to the man. And that's because it's April Fools. And you got to make fun of yourself. You can't get high on your own supply. You know what I'm saying? Tina, hello. Although it looks like there's a man in your profile picture, so tisk tisk. Please, someone comment on, what's her face? Chantel, and tell her not to leave us. Or maybe she's April Foolsing me. You're right, Christine. Christine. Fun Raro. I like your name. All right, folks.